Hello and welcome to your December 2024 readings for all signs today. It's so good to be here with you guys in the month of December. There is a lot of energy this month, tons of energy. If you felt like November was transformational, and it is ruled by Pluto, right? So it is all about transformation. This month is going to knock your socks off. We are definitely going to be up against any beliefs that cause us to feel disempowered, cause us to feel confused, cause us to feel stuck in our lives. Because we're in Sagittarius and we just had the new moon yesterday in Sagittarius. So it's full on Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius is about your dharma. It's about your purpose. It's about like boldly going forward. Sagittarius is Jupiter ruled. And we also had Saturn go direct. Okay, so with Saturn active and Jupiter active, Jupiter energy active, we're literally being transformed from the inside out. And I have to say, it really feels like how you engage with yourself is the most important aspect of this. If you find yourself feeling like complaining, irritated, annoyed, if you feel and that definitely can be the case because we have Mars going retrograde this month in Leo. There is a sense of being extra critical this month on the minor things, big things too, but the minor things. So what my guides were saying to me this morning is that no matter what is going on, no matter what is happening in front of you, no matter what kind of situations pop off, it is your responsibility as a conscious creator to bring yourself back to center and feel an enormous amount, or as much as you can, peace. Come back into your heart and say, I choose to feel peace. I choose to feel happy. I choose over and over again until you start feeling like that you're pretty good again, that, okay, yeah, now I feel great. And you're going to have inspired action that's going to lead you closer to and on the path of your dharma, your purpose. Okay. It'll be inspiring for things that you are interested in. All right. So what happens when you bring yourself back to center? What happens when you bring yourself back to a sense of peace and happiness, and you aren't having a strong opinion about something that perpetuates the feeling of anger or annoyance or frustration or criticizing of others, even criticizing of yourself? When you can just observe, I'm feeling this, but I choose instead to feel happy and at peace. What happens is you bring yourself over and over and over again to that higher emotion. You will begin to start either completely like it doesn't matter, like separating yourself, detaching from the things that had you so, so worked up in the first place. You're going to find yourself detaching from that and being able to move in the direction that is supportive of your happiness, peace, joy, love for your life. Okay. The things that you want to experience. I like to go when I'm really feeling it. I'll tell myself, I feel happy. I choose to feel happy. I choose to feel love. I choose to feel clarity. I choose to feel like my heart is open and my heart is pure. And what I mean by my heart is pure is I choose to feel that I am not going to let lower level emotions cloud the direction and openness my heart has in guiding me in every moment. Our heart is the most intelligent organ in the body. It's where your higher self is moving through you. When you feel your heart open, when you feel a sense of love, you can and clarity in that love, you will be able to move forward in the things that are working out for you. You are able to manifest then. You're able to make changes in your life. But the key to it is rising above to a higher emotion, detaching from an emotion. Well, I mean, you still have to recognize that you are having an emotion that doesn't feel good, okay? And detach yourself from that story and choose to feel better, okay? This is not bypassing those emotions. It's making a conscious decision to be in a vibration that is supportive of your purpose, of your path, of your happiness. We didn't come here to tell others about how they're supposed to be, right? We didn't come here to criticize what's going on. We came here to decide what brings us more happiness, feel our way into that, and express that, allow that expression of happiness and love and preference to move through us for our own experience. This is your life. This is your life. This is your life. What are you doing with it? What do you want to do with it? What do you want that experience to feel like? And when you open your heart and allow your heart to be pure, as in allowing clear direction to come through it, clarity on direction, clarity on purpose, clarity on your desires, without any split energy going on of like, but I can't. If you're able to rise above lower level emotions and let yourself suspend a storyline that supported lower level emotions in your mind, you are going to find yourself transformed in ways that are nearly magical. Okay. There is so much supportive energy for us and our shift, our change, our up leveling of our physical lives this month. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are feeling frustrated or anything that is close to that, take a moment, take a breath, bring yourself back to your center and choose happiness, choose happiness, choose clarity. And you will watch, you will also get a higher perspective on a situation you didn't have an answer about. Okay, you weren't sure how to resolve a situation, what to do about it. You're not going to get that answer when you're frustrated and annoyed about it. It's when you choose to be happy over and over and over again. And then all of a sudden it comes into your mind how to resolve this or how to approach something. And it will be a win-win for everyone. And that's magical. That's magical. We have to change our attitude, change our vibration by changing our emotions and not worrying about what we're thinking about. Change our emotions in order to see a higher perspective. And you can just ask, what is that higher perspective? But you have to choose happiness first and take that breath. I choose happiness. I choose happiness because I'll tell you, Sagittarius is a very optimistic sign, very optimistic and boldly going forward, regardless of what anybody else thinks, doesn't worry about the rules, just is going to have all experiences until it settles. This is like, I'm speaking like, as the sign as a whole, until you settle on what is the wise, expansive path for you. But you don't gain wisdom until you've had all kinds of experiences. So it's also about letting yourself be free and vulnerable to have new experiences. You're going to, and bring yourself to positivity as often as possible. You're going to find yourself in a new lifestyle, a new life situation. You're going to find yourself in a very new place. You're going to find yourself in a very new place very, very, very quickly. Okay. This is a very transformational month. Okay. So we're going to go ahead now and I'm going to, where's my notebook? Where is? Okay. Let's go ahead and mark here. My hair's doing a little something strange. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to take the timestamp now for beginning with Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you and welcome to your December 2024 reading. Happy birthday to all the Sages out there. And this is your time. This is your time to shine. Are you feeling optimistic? Are you feeling abundant? Are you feeling expansive in your life? I certainly hope that you are. Certainly hope that you are. So because that's what you're all about, right? Is being the leader on boldly moving towards your purpose. Okay, so the first card I pulled for you is the Hierophant. All right, Hierophant is about the standard, tradition, what we do, what we can expect. Okay. The second card is Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands. All right, that is about conviction. That is about being able to you look at this man here. He literally has been through it. That is a man that is full of wisdom, right? Jupiter is full of wisdom. Your ruling planet, full of wisdom and moving forward. Like, I've had enough experiences. I know where I'm going, and I have the conviction, the drive, and the perseverance, confidence that came from those experiences, confidence to move towards what I choose. All right. And we have the Four of Cups. This is apathy. This is maybe not willing to just accept anything that's coming your way, or the things that are coming your way are too much like what you've already had and you want more. Now, that makes sense, right? When we take a look at this and we're looking at what the starting energy here is, tradition, the same way that we've always done. This is how we do things. This is what we do. This is the way that we do, right? It's like it's the standard. It's the standard, like what the standard is. It's also a very firm place, but it is movable. So let's find out. Let's go ahead and find out if you're moving that this month. All right. Okay, Spirit, please provide us 2 cards for clarity for the Hierophant. Let us know what the Hierophant is about for Sagittarius. Oh, Hanged Man. Okay, Hanged Man is about so yes, you are going to be moving this Hierophant, all right? And this, your standard. So the Hanged Man talks about being able to look into the subconscious programming, looking into the cycles that have continued to play out the way that your life has been, in order to break a cycle, in order to have something different. Okay, very resonant with that initial message that had come in. Okay, about being able to boldly go forward, regardless of rules, right? Boldly go forward to knowing what you want, or to find out what you want. Okay, so there's something on the other side of this that you desire. I can feel desire in your reading, Sagittarius. But what we have here, along with the Hierophant, is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like, I just can't quite see it. I can't quite see what inside of me needs to shift in order to change the cycle. This is a really good place for you to be starting here, Sagittarius. Okay, let's go ahead and get 2 cards, please, for the Nine of Wands. Ooh. At the bottom of the deck, I want to say that we have stability in 1111 here. The stability of power, personal power. And again, this is the 4 tables. This is about foundational. So you've reached a milestone that you're able to, what I say, that standard. You've reached a milestone of like, I have stability here. Okay. I have a firm stepping ground. I know what to expect here. All right. That's at the bottom of the deck, this energy. So for the Nine of Wands, I'll go ahead and put it, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So swords, the King of Wands. I apologize. The King of Wands, to clarify. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is about a reassessment. What I've gotten out of my life, or where I have focused my energy. So when we're talking about Pentacles, we're talking about the energy that, or the resources that you put towards something. We're looking at the time that you put towards something, the love that you put towards something, the money that you put towards something, all of the resources where you are putting some type of energy or attention. That's the word I'm looking for. Attention on in a particular direction. You have been doing that for some time on a very particular very particular area of your life. And you're starting to see it come back now. You're starting to see where you're making gains from that, but there's an assessment of like, wait, is this exactly what I wanted? All right. Now, the King of Wands is entrepreneurial. Okay. So we have Pentacles where it's just about what you're getting back in your physical world. And we have an entrepreneurial spirit here within this Nine of Wands. Is there something that you're wanting to launch? Is there a direction that you want your career to go? Are you in the place of being able to have your life look like you want it to? Okay. So let's go ahead with that Four of Cups. I'm going to shuffle these cards one more time. All right. Spirit, please provide to us clarifier for the Four of Cups. Well, we have we have death reversed. Okay, now Four of Cups is apathy. Remember, it's like, I'm not going to move forward. I'm just going to kind of be right here, and I don't like what I'm getting. I don't like what it looks like. I'm not happy right now. But with the death card, like there's a transformation trying to happen, right? And it's reversed. Like you're holding yourself in this place, like not letting a transformation come through. Goes right back to that Tower. Ooh. All right. I want to get some clarifier on that Tower real quick. Let's get a clarifier on that Tower because I'm having an idea. Okay. All right. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck, we have happiness, the repurposement of your life, that we have you feeling a sense of joy and satisfaction and fulfillment. And you take that to something new, to make some new situation, a new circumstance, okay, that is supportive of your emotional health, your emotional well-being, okay, supportive of your happiness. Now, the Tower here that we got with the Four of Cups is this this Knight of Cups and Five of Cups. So again, we're back to this sense of a holding place, like what you're getting, the offer that's coming in. Now, okay, so what this reading feels like is that you're having a pretty good idea of what you want in your life, because I can feel desire in your reading. You have a good idea of what you want. You don't know what needs to change in order to allow that new, possibly business situation. The type of offers that you're getting are not supportive of the whole picture. Okay? The type of offers that you're getting are not supportive of the whole picture. So it has you, again, holding your ground and not really seeing that you need to change. It's something inside of you. So let's go ahead and let's get information. And I have the feeling that it's just satisfaction and joy, but let's go a little bit deeper here, because that Tower says that something is coming in fast to change your life. And you're not really, with the Five of Cups, you're not really happy about it. Not really happy about it. Let's go deeper for you, Sagittarius. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. All right. Okay. What's going on here is that what's holding you in place, I can tell you what's holding you in place. That much I can say is showing up here. What's holding you in place is having a belief that you can't. Okay, it's about paying attention to your physical world beyond, or more, you're paying attention to your physical world, what's going on in your life, more than the imagination of creation. Okay. So when it comes to, it's holding you in this place because you're not you're not allowing the belief to be held in the power of imagination. Your belief is residing on what you've been getting and what your life currently looks like. So it's a matter of being able to shift your attention to the feeling of appreciation, the feeling of joy. This is your answer right here. This Ace of Cups. When you can shift your emotional state to match your desires as if it's happening right now, you will change. You will have a change in your life. You will have a change in your life. But you keep thinking about the same things. You keep expecting the same things. Are you holding your... There we go, the Chariot. And, yes. But there's a... Yeah, because even at the bottom of the deck here, what do we have? We have the moon and the sun. We have the moon and the sun at the bottom of the deck. We have the Chariot, which talks about... We have the Chariot, who is your intuition. Your intuition that is guiding you to rise above the duality of the physical world. The good, the bad, the not enough, the abundance. You know what I mean? This works, that doesn't. Those are all dualistic, okay? And at the beginning of this, in my intro, I had said, so if you're watching this in the replay, that was in the intro on the live, okay? So in the intro, I had said that Saturn and Jupiter are having a really strong dance right now to bring us to something new, okay? Now, this is the desire. This is the call for you to move in a direction. This is the information all adding up to create a swift action, okay? This is Mercury in your sign. Mercury's in your sign right now. You may be reassessing what's going on because it's retrograding in your sign this month. But here we have someone who's able to center themselves beyond what has been shown to them before, what they've lived before, beyond what they see as far as dualistic, and be able to move forward no matter what in happiness and through this heart-centered guidance, through intuition. Okay, what you want here, those are the three cards that I had pulled earlier. What we have is you demanding or standing still in a place of financial security, okay? That is kind of holding you back from this desire right here. Again, and then we have you wanting to be in this position of peace, tranquility. This card is where you get to experience yourself in a way of being specific, articulate, and very aware of every place that energy is going, where your money is going, meticulous about where your money is going, meticulous about who you spend your time with, meticulous about what you do with your time. Okay, this is someone who is very meticulous, and because they are sharply aware of where they're putting their love, where they're putting their attention, where they're putting their energy, where they're putting their resources, they always get more back than what they're putting out. So I feel that you want this. You want this, and yet you feel so stuck on where you're at. And the answer is going to be allowing yourself to move. There's something calling you. There's definitely something calling you here, Sagittarius. Adventure. Your intuition is telling you to rise above. Page of Wands. Rise above and be yourself. If this doesn't say be Sagittarius, I don't know what does, right? Be the Sagittarius that you are in every moment of your life. Happy and free and and not letting the influence of what has been take hold. I have the Three of Cups here. Celebration. Connection. Oh my God. Yeah, you do. You're birthing a brand new reality. A brand new reality is trying to birth through you. And I think that you need to just let go and feel a sense of happiness, a sense of joy. The Magician is where you use this energy of your intuition and it begins to show up in your physical life. You're manifesting in your physical life. And I think you're frustrated because you don't know exactly what that's going to look like on the other side, but your desire is strong for more. Your desire for more is strong in this reading. And you've got to let the change happen. The change will only happen when you remove the looking at what is only in front of you and you bring your sight inward and you feel happiness and joy and abundant and secure, all those things right now so that it can expand. Okay. What is the cycle that you keep repeating? Getting in your head, thinking about what you can't have or don't have, thinking about what's not there. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. This is the cycle. Like you go for it confidently and then you get in your head about it because what you want isn't. So, because you're not exactly seeing the results that you want. You're not exactly seeing the results that you want. So it's about removing your attention from the material world into your inner world and finding elation, happiness, joy, no matter what. Finding your center, no matter what. Clearing out your heart, doing heart-centered meditations. Taking a pause throughout your day to reorient yourself to your center. Feel happiness no matter what, because you have things that you are ready to experience in your physical world. And you got to get past the cycle of just going for it and then overthinking it because you're looking at what isn't. That's what this is, this endless nightmare of the past coming back or the future not presenting itself yet. And it's a sense of like inner turmoil and terrorizing yourself. So this card telling us, this Cancer card telling us, you have an enormous amount of love. If you look at your heart center as if it's a generator of happiness, it's a generator of the life that you want, it's a generator of clarity. You start looking at your heart center like that, and you're going to rise above this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Again, you're going to break that cycle, okay? And you're going to be able to feel happiness over and over and over and over again. I'm telling you, you will rise above and you will have your light. You will see a different perspective of your life if you bring yourself back to happiness over and over again. Okay, Sagittarius. So something new is trying to come in. You're looking to have a new life and you're ready to manifest it. Remove your attention from your physical reality, bring your attention inward to your heart space and fall in love with the feeling of being in love with your life. And it will shift quickly for you because it's ready to. It's ready to come. Okay. This woman, she's pregnant. You've already done the work. One of the things, I feel like one of the things that I need to share with you that my higher self keeps saying to me over and over and over again this past couple of weeks. And that is, you're the dream. Let the dreamer build the dream. Okay. So essentially what we're doing is we're letting go of our control of the moment by moment daily circumstances by releasing our attention to the feeling of love and happiness. Because that's how our higher self feels all the time. That's how the dreamer that is dreaming you into this reality, that's how your dreamer feels all the time. So in love with your life, full of potential, full of change, full of fresh, new things that you desire. And your higher self is already working out those details. I just literally had this phoenix rise up, just pop out. You're about to rise up to a whole new version of you. You're about to be expansive and elation. And I think immediately, as soon as I felt you in that shift happen inside of you, immediately I felt you go right back into, can I trust not going back to where I've been? I don't want to go back to where I've been. Well, what you need to do is you need to implement this process of bringing yourself back to happiness, regardless of what's going on in front of you. You work out that process. You allow that to become your new way of operating, and you will be able to shift everything as you choose. Co-creating with your higher self. Co-creating as your higher self. So it's about matching the vibration of your higher self and feeling in love with your life as your higher self does. That will bring in this new perspective and this new reality. You'll start seeing your life from a very different lens. Okay. And you're going to be right on track with who you really are. Who you really are. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful. Like you're having a hard time with like, what do I need to shift? What do I need to change? What needs to change in me so I can have something different? And the answer is change your emotional state and everything will shift. Change your attention to practicing a positive emotional shift and everything will change. Okay? You'll get what you want and you'll be excited about your life. Not repeating the same things over and over again. All right. Okay, Sagittarius, you have a big month ahead of you. It's your birthday month. You're ready to shine and you just feel brilliant. Feel brilliant and enjoy feeling yourself that way. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I feel such an enormous amount of love for all of you. And I can feel that Source adores you. Allow yourself to feel that. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, thank you for joining me, Capricorn. Capricorn, how is everything going for you this month? Thank you for joining me for your December 2024 reading. We're going to find out what the energies hold for you, Capricorn. Give me a few moments to get these cards pulled for you. So starting out, being in your headspace, repeating thoughts, overwhelming thoughts. Well, is it about family? Is it about connection? Is it about being able to achieve what you desire with the support system that you have? Yeah, this is about family and home life for you. This could also be somebody coming back from the past. Okay, so when just from these two cards, the message that I was getting for you, Capricorn, is that turning to the support system of your family is what will help get you out of that never-ending nightmare. Okay. Now, family can be something different for each of us. This could be work family. This can be, we have the, work family, blood family, friends family, whatever it is, whatever those people are that help you or in your life that you trust, there's a new achievement available through those connections. We have here, you're being called to move in a particular direction, but you're not necessarily willing to walk away from walk in that direction. Okay. And that can be causing this overwhelming thinking. Why? Why isn't Capricorn ready to walk or willing to walk? The Chariot reversed. Okay. So you're still looking at your external world. You're still falling into Page of Wands. Okay. You're still falling into keeping everything the same, Capricorn. Turning to a support system is going to, this card is about, this is a 10. This is about achievement. This is about reaching a particular goal with people that are supportive, like, this family unit. And I feel like turning to that support system is going to give you a sense of strength and stability and happiness that you need in order to make your next move. If you don't have those people in your life right now, if you don't know who those people are, I encourage you to connect with your guides, connect with the source within you, connect to your heart space, and ask to be shown who those people are. We have Taurus energy here. So for this Six of Cups, we have like this. Do you see how when the card is upright and she's moving away from this broken, this situation that was birthed through brokenness and pain? It was unworthiness, like being in an unhealthy emotional state so that you are not able to, it's like disempowerment. Okay. But it was connections made through disempowerment. It's reversed, which means, again, you're not going. Again, you're not going. Okay. We have the Hierophant here, which is talking about tradition, talking about family, talking about what you can expect, talking about the way we've always done things. This is this is where we live. This is what we do where we live. This is the job that we have. This is the, this is our belief system. This is, and everything's been working, and why would we change it? There's Saturn. There's your ruling planet. Your energy is so split right now. Look at that. Look at the pentagram up there above that devil's head. Look at the horns, are what the horns represent on the devil's head. Okay. This is split energy. This is like a call and not going towards it. A call and not going towards it. And it's tearing you up inside. It's bringing you down to a frustrated or a low level vibration. And it's holding you. Look at the top of the pentacle there, or pentagram, is the energy that's split. I want this, but I can't. I want this, but I can't. I need to go this direction, but I can't. For whatever the can't is. Okay. You're not willing to walk away from because of a tradition, because of a standard, because of an expectation. All right. And it's holding you. Look at where the bottom of the star is. It's anchoring you into a particular situation that's holding you. It's got you in a holding pattern. Okay. So how do we get out of the holding pattern? So simple, right? Stop looking at what's not working for you. Okay. So this is where you're looking at everything that's working for you. All of the things, the painful part of it, the regret part of it, the sadness part of it, all of those things that had gone wrong and you still think that they should have been better, right? For whatever reason. And this is reversed now. So your answer is so simple, like stop looking back at what's not working. Stop looking back at what has not worked. That was the 3 of Cups was showing itself again. Just like, again. Well, I say again because this is emotional support system. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah, we have the hurt. Okay, so you're getting your information from everybody else. You're not getting your information from your intuition. You're not going inside of yourself to get the confirmation that you need in order to move forward. This is about the end of letting go of all of the things that have been hurting you, the conversations that have been hurting you, the ideas that have been hurting you, so we're talking about communication when we have the swords. What you believe you is the truth, right? So we have truth, we have clarity, we have knowledge, all within the swords. Okay, so where you have placed your sense of knowing is not serving you right now, but there are people in your life that are helping you get to, or have the ability to help you get to where you need to go. And you need to stop looking back at all of the things that have hurt you, because a fresh new dawn, this is like the end of a dark era. Okay, it's an end of a dark era. You're trying to free yourself, and the answers are inside of you. You have a call. You know what it is. You know what it is. What is this call? Yeah, what do you need to align with? What are you aligning with that brings all of the happiness? We have so many cups here that are so supportive. Emotional happiness, emotional support system, lining up your emotions with what you desire is how you find it inside. And being able to be emotionally stable, stabilize your positive emotions no matter what's going on, no matter how everything is shifting, everything that needs to shift. Stabilizing those positive emotions so that you are making responsible decisions for yourself, for what you're creating, and for achieving your desires. Yeah, because what you're headed towards is long lasting. Okay, it is a lasting. This could be like walking away from a job, or even walking away from a home environment where you had like you had been living with someone, and now you're feeling like you need to move. You're feeling like you need to move jobs. You're feeling like you need to move home or location, maybe city. And you're, because it's not serving your greater purpose. But because it's something you've been doing for a long time, it's hard to just let go of it. But you understand the toxicity that resides where you're at right now. What you're going towards is something that is going to be long-term satisfying. That's what's on the other side. So allow yourself feeling the sense of satisfaction, because this new commitment that you're making, this is a commitment energy because you're planting a seed, right? This new commitment that you're making as you head in that direction of what's calling you. But you've got to make that shift. You've got to make that change. And you can make that change when you change your attention to positive emotion. You bring your attention to the dynamics within your life of the people that can help support you. Okay. And what you do is you move from this devil energy. You plant yourself in something that works well for you. It's going to be long term. Okay. And now you have changed the lovers here from being stuck to being industrious and abundant. So all of the new career, the new whatever it is that you're launching, wherever it is that you're going, wherever it is that wherever you're going to, is so emotionally supportive that it is going to create abundance in all areas of your life. It has put you in tune and aligned with your higher self, put you in tune and aligned with your true calling. That was, again, part of the intro from the live. If you're watching this on the replay, that is the message that's coming in. We are going to be bumped up against this month, the month of December. We are being bumped up against the beliefs, the actions that we have taken that are holding us in have got us in a holding pattern of creating the same thing over and over again. Now you're recognizing, Capricorn, you see it. You see where you need to go, and you see where you are isn't working. It's not healthy for you. And it's time to make that decision. It's about making some really bold, strong decisions to support your dharma, your purpose, your expansion. You've got a strong decision, but I'm here to tell you that when you make that decision, so the first step is to align with your happiness, align with your sense of well-being. And I feel like that's coming from friends, okay? A support system. All right. Align with happiness. And you will then, from that place of happiness and choosing your own personal positivity, you will be able to then take the step and make that strong decision that is going to bring you into the life that you know that you want, the direction that supports your well-being. Because life is always changing. Life is always moving. And there's something that you definitely need to move away from and into that will be very abundant and supportive long-term for you. Okay? So go inside and allow yourself to suspend the thinking and engage in the feeling of what will be on the other side of this decision. And it will help you make those steps. Okay, Capricorn? Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate every one of you. You're deeply loved. Please do like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have not already. And I will see you all next week. Remember that Source adores you. Source adores you and is working on your behalf for everything that you desire. Source desires you to be happy. And I swear to you, it works double time on your behalf. And so it's calling you. Source is calling you. It's time for you to go. All right. Thank you very much, Capricorn. I'll see you next week. Aquarius, hello. How are you? How are you guys doing with this Pluto in your sign already? You guys feeling the change happen? Feeling like a big like shift? Well, I was saying in the intro on the live that this is a huge month of shift for everybody. Everybody is going to feel a transformation this month. Okay. I had said in the intro that we're bumping up against beliefs and the things that we have been doing repetitively, habitually in our life that is holding us where we're at. We're going to bump up against those so that you can expand really big, really big. You're going to feel a huge change in the direction of your happiness. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords reversed. The Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, that's holding a strong boundary, holding a strong line. Being able to withstand, well, what, like mob mentality, right? Being able to withstand what other people think or interfere with, where you need to go. I feel like yeah, you're bumping up against your own boundaries, your own standard of living. And we have the Strength card here. So this is where you're able to look at the things that you didn't necessarily want to look at before. It gives you the ability to see it in a new light. Because with the yellow, we have enlightenment here. This is grace. She's the Empress. Okay. So you stepping into this part of you that has zero judgment for the difficult fear-based beliefs that you have held on to. That's true strength and opens up the infinite possibilities for you. Grace is where you experience the things that have been difficult. And when I say experience, I always mean going inside of our bodies and experience the emotion of it. Okay. witnessing what that belief was that creates an emotion. So when you're able to give yourself the space to do that without judgment, without being hard on yourself, you will see where true strength comes from. Ooh, we have the Tower here. Okay, big sudden change. It will change quickly, whatever it is for you. So let's find out. Let's go deeper with that. The reverse Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is your fellow air sign here, Queen of Swords, adopting the mantra of what you know to be true. She's knowledge-based. You're knowledge-based. It's not an emotional decision. It's letting go of an emotional attachment to a belief. She's ready to sever that and take what she knows to be true for herself boldly into her future. These are bold steps we're taking in December. Sagittarius is bold. Now we have here the 10 of Cups. Now the 10 is an achievement of an emotionally satisfying situation with people that are emotionally satisfying. You've achieved something together. But 10s always offer a change to start something new. So you've reached this place, and now it's time to start something new. Okay. So let's go deeper in. Well, let's go to the Strength card. I'm being told to go to the Strength card. Okay, so let's get a bigger picture here for you. Ten of Swords. That's two 10s. That's definitely an ending of something. Definitely an ending of something. Judgment. Let's get the Temperance. This is Sagittarius. Alchemy for success. And now, oh, the Fool. That just gently glided out. The Fool. Okay, so something is changing in your life. Big. You have got a huge shift, and it is going to be sudden, and it is going to be quick, and it is going to be bringing you. Well, what it's going to do is it's going to wake up. Okay. I know. Oh, Two of Cups. Okay, so bringing you to a new connection. And Knight of Wands and Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so what's going on is you're actually I'm going to go back to this card. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one. You're having a hard time. I think the hard time is coming because where you have drawn the line in the sand, where you have set a boundary for yourself is the thing that has to change. Because the energy of December is bringing you into a new connection with somebody that will help you rise above where you have been into your sense of satisfaction for life and purpose. Okay. There is a new connection coming in. And so everything that around you is changing suddenly, rapidly. And it's all for the purpose of this connection of love. It could be a connection with somebody who is guiding you to be the bold version of yourself, adventurous, and they inspire you to greater states of happiness. It changes your life. I can tell you the connection that you are about to make or are making in your life is going to change it. It's the connection. So here we are with you having to reevaluate the boundary that you had set in order to let something new happen. And there's a lot of shift happening and changing in your external world in order to bring you to this. It's everything is shifting to change that boundary so that you can have this new connection with somebody. And we have the Star card, which is your card, Aquarius. This is you. This is you in your full power. This is you aligned to the knowledge, the higher knowledge. So when I say higher knowledge, I mean that you are able to tap into infinite intelligence in order to be the healed version of yourself, in order to receive the blessings of your life, the rewards. The star comes after the tower. There is a huge. Your life is about to take on more meaning than you realized. The connection that you are about to make is going to bring you to new heights in your life, Aquarius. Everything that has happened and is happening, the whirlwind, the like tornado around you of shift, is all happening to let go. Here we go. The Fool here is 0 point. Let go of where you thought you had to hold yourself. Let go of the past and bring nothing forward with you. It's literally feels like the slate is being wiped clean. I feel like the job changes, the environment changes, the what you thought you knew to be true changes, the belief change, all of it. The things that have been holding you back change. You're going forward fearlessly in life, Aquarius. You're going forward fearlessly in life. And it's bringing you to this connection that is fated, that will help you aspire to a greater sense of purpose. Your life is about to get very purposeful, Aquarius. Very purposeful. Very intentional. And it's like you're about to see what it's all been for. This connection is a new start. It's a new life. And you're bringing nothing from that old life with you. Can you feel the freshness? I feel like, when you go outside, like on a perfect, it's like perfect temperature, but it's like still got like a cool crispness to the air. That's what this feels like. It feels like I've stepped outside in a beautiful morning early when the air is still crisp and it's fresh and there's nothing holding you back. You're not obligated to anything from the past. You're fresh and you're free and you're ready to take on this new life. And there's a new connection that's going to go, it's going to bring you. Look at that. I've got the Magician here. Yeah. I've got the Star card, which is having clarity after the Tower to be able to see what it was for. We have Gemini energy here of you being able to receive information from your intuition, from a source, from like personal sourcing or infinite intelligence of the universe, right? Being able to receive information from that place in order to break free from what's been holding you back and move towards your desires, move towards your passion. So this new connection is going to be helping you spring forward a new sense of passion for life. It definitely could be a love. It definitely could be love, but doesn't necessarily have to be love. Okay. It's all been for you. You just got it's all been break down those boundaries, break down what this standard you felt that you had to hold yourself to, this firm line in the sand. Let that break down. Let everything in your life change. It's all bringing you to a new connection that's going to bring you to a new sense of purpose and intention in your life, Aquarius. That's what December holds for you. That's what this month is doing for you. Okay. So it's more like just let go and let it happen. Fresh, crisp, brand new start. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful for you. I will see you all next week. And I love you all. Thank you for being here. Please do remember to like, subscribe, comment. I want to hear from you guys. And Source adores you. Remember, all of this is happening for you because Source knows you, loves you, and adores you. Okay. Take care, Aquarius. Pisces, thank you so much for joining me for your December 2024 reading. Let's find out what the energies hold for you, Pisces. What is coming forward for Pisces? Well, I just had their appearing out was the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So are you getting, I think that things are changing in your life and you're getting really sharp on where you're putting your resources. All right, let's go ahead with 3 cards, please, for Ace of Wands, fire burning inside of you for something new, some new creative adventure, maybe some work adventure. The Ace of Wands, 3 of Cups. This is beautiful energy of being able to be yourself and spiritually uplifted by those around you. Hierophant, tradition. Okay. All right. For clarifier for the Ace of Wands, we have the Sun. There it is. This is what I had seen. Yeah. Your consciousness, there is a fire burning inside of you that is bringing all of your consciousness, all of your attention, all of your focus on where you're putting your resources because something new is afoot. Some sort of creative venture, work venture is afoot. And yeah, so clarifier for the 3 of Cups is the 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Now 5 is about to liberate you. That 5 is you're ready for a liberation where you have felt low, where you have felt unworthy, where you have felt, places that you have felt worthless, right? Inside of you that have kept you or created connections that were not healthy. Okay. Because of, self-esteem. That's what the 5 is, but you're ready to make that break. Okay. And you're taking very strategic steps. It seems to me that this fire burning inside of you for some creative or opportunity for this work opportunity. Okay. It feels like work is good. Work is really good for you right now. And it's creating a sense of, it's uplifting your spirits. It's uplifting your sense of worthiness. It's showing what you're capable of, and you're grabbing a hold of that, and you're making very strong plans. For your life, your moves. What move am I going to make next? Okay, so this Hierophant is like, okay, this is the tradition. This is what's expected. This is what we've done things. All right, Temperance and the Temperance and the Empress, along with the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius. Okay. Both of these cards are Taurus. Okay, so Pisces, what we could be looking at here is a situation, the way that things had been with a Taurus, right? Um, and you being able to take that challenging situation. Either was it with the Taurus or it's with like Taurus is about like something that you have built. Okay, something that is strong that is in your life. Okay, um, your household, your career path, your the structures of your life are being influenced right now in order to create something new for you. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. We have the Fool here, along with the Seven of Swords, which can be about manipulation. Then we have the clarity on that subject. We have willing to step out of your comfort zone and be able to go somewhere new because you're ready to put your attention on something else. All of this is about you shifting what has been in your life. You're building a brand new structure for yourself. Okay. The work environment has inspired you to take a look at the truth of who you really are. And that is significant because who you really are is brilliant. Who you really are is strong and capable and powerful to have anything that you desire. And so you're breaking up with situations in your life or attention to where you believe that you couldn't have or that somebody else didn't believe in you. And you're doing this all for yourself now. You're giving yourself what you couldn't get. That you couldn't always get from I guess from the people in your life. You weren't always able to get that sense of security and self-worth from the people in your life. Now you've decided you're going to give it to yourself. And work has inspired that. Work has really, really inspired that. And this has been a very good helping you shift your focus of worthiness. And now because you're doing that, there's something brand new on the horizon because of this. Okay. You have clarity on where you have allowed yourself to be manipulated. You have clarity on the direction. You're willing to cut out what has not been serving your greater purpose. And you're ready to boldly move into a brand new life for yourself. You're raising the standard of your life. You're taking a very challenging situation that had you questioning your worth. And you're making something new out of it. I feel like I just need to take these cards. Actually, let's go deeper. Okay, I'm being actually called to use the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms, Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms, because you're tapping into your sacred kingdom. Okay, inside of you. The empire of wealth and worthiness and possibilities inside of you. The strength that comes from the knowledge of where true power comes from. The strength that comes from knowing where your true power comes from. And it's 100% belief in yourself. You're not falling a victim to other people. The Emperor and the Ten of Wands. The Emperor and the Ten of Wands. What we're talking about is self-mastery. You put in the hard work, physical labor you put in that has brought you to this place of self-mastery. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So you're willing to you're willing to let go of where you had. You're willing to let go of where you had received your information about who you are. You're willing to now self-resource your independence, your security, your worth, and the work that you have put into your career has opened up this door for you. And now you're ready to completely walk away into this new higher version of yourself, Pisces. Into this new higher version of yourself. You can't quite see it yet. Can't quite see something yet. And I would imagine that what you can't see is where you're being uplifted to go to. You know you're being uplifted. And what does that mean? Look at those lights above. Look at that source divinity within you you're tapping into. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Information about resources. Judgment. So I would have to say that you're preparing yourself, and I haven't seen the Six of Wands, but honestly, Pisces, Six of Wands is like kind of all over this at this point. So career has inspired you to own your self-belief, self-worth. Okay, you're no longer willing to take information from or hold a perception from people who couldn't give you what you needed to own your self-worth. You're now, again, you're self-resourcing this. So you're about to take your career now to a new height. Okay. You're about to take your career to a new height. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. I think that you're about to like, it's like a new work team. It's like a promotion. It's some sort of like anchoring in this collaborative force in your life to build what you want. And you're taking down what you have built your life around, and you're building an entirely new life for yourself. And that you have a very strong work environment. And I think that your financial situation is about to improve. Yeah, Two of Wands. So yeah, I think that you're about to go to a new position within your work. Okay, a new position, and it's going to because you've been able to look beyond what you had feared, and you're conquering those fears. You're conquering those fears. Yeah. You're using your intuition. You're rising above. You're rising above any negativity that has influenced you. And you're going for what you want. And I think what you can't see is Six of Swords is a much calmer environment for you. What you can't see is that the world as you have your world as you have known it is wrap it up, put it in a bow. It's it's over. It's the past. You're getting an entirely new world. You're getting an entirely new world. And I feel like it's all based on career. You can't see the promotion that's coming. You can't see how everything is ended. All of it. It's over. Queen of Cups. Yeah. This is the woman, or not necessarily woman, feminine energy. This is the person who receives. Feminine energy is about receiving. And it's about understanding what's going on through receiving information of some sort. Now, the Queen of Cups is receiving information from emotional well-being. Okay. An uplifted emotional state. She's receiving her information from that place and opening up her heart space to be able to experience life from a place of knowing that she can have whatever she designs for herself. There's a lot of creative energy in the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Cups is really about being able to understand that it's a feeling, definitely a feeling that of openness that you get to create with, a feeling of love, a feeling of success that gives you the power to create this new world for yourself. Now, I would say that, if we look at the science behind the dynamics of how our higher self works, your higher self has it all worked out for you. It's now for you to experience with your heart wide open and love for yourself. And what you and your higher self have now co-created, you get to live. You're about to start living what you and your higher self have been co-creating for some time, from a new sense of love and worthiness for yourself. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. If you consider that the North Node is about to go into your sign of you fulfilling your destiny, you've been putting in a lot of new, you're putting in a lot of new structures in place for yourself, and it's going to expand. Your career and your finances are going to expand. Your resources are going to expand in order to be able to sustain the new structure of your life, so that you are fulfilling your destiny, the promise that you made to yourself before you came into this life. You're going to experience yourself in the full expression of who you are. And your influence, I think that you begin to see the influence of your desire, of your happiness in what manifests for you. How powerful your influence is on the life that you have. I need to get a drink of water. I apologize. Okay, Pisces, it's about to get very calm, very secure, and abundant. The you that you knew before is now like, you're now the new polished version of yourself. And you're going to get, your career is going to expand for it, but every aspect of your life is going to, you're no longer putting your worth in anybody else's hands, because other people can't. They don't have the bandwidth to be able to see their own worth most of the time in order to be able to support your worthiness. So you're not giving your power away to anybody else anymore. You're owning your worth. And I love that. I love that, Pisces. So this is going to be a very, very magical month for you in December. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. And Source absolutely adores you. And you're going to be adoring you in equal measure of what Source adores you this month. Equal measure. Okay. Thank you again for joining me. Please do like and subscribe and leave comments so that it supports this channel. I love you all so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being here. Okay. Aries. Thank you so much for joining me for your December 2024 reading, Aries. We're going to find out what is coming forward for you, what type of energies you can expect or are playing with this month. Ooh, yeah. The strategy of your life is spot on. Again, strategy. Oh my God. Strategy. I mean, you are the goddess of war, right? Strategy. Goddess. Yeah. Building something new in your career, working with, collaborating, something new you're building. materially. So the strategy towards that you're putting in, you're putting in a very aware, like strong awareness to building something new. Okay, so we have ending a pattern with egoic contention, competition. So you're aware of you're aware of putting your energy towards something that doesn't feel good, is not supportive of your long-term goals. And so that you're ending that cycle. That's what the hangman is, ending that cycle with any sort of contention or fighting or chaos. So the strategy here, right? You being able to see that your life is changing, that things are coming in, that you opportunities are heading your way. There's something there, this Two of Swords, that you're not able to see as you're making your plans. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more about making those plans. Can't quite seeing it all. Yeah, Hermit saying you have to be inside of you. So the Hermit is telling you that you have strong wisdom, you have strong knowledge on this subject that you're launching. Okay, that what you are creating, what is about to get bigger and go out there into the world. It's about saying, like, you need to be very clear on the next step, the one next step in front of you, the next one step in front of you. Don't go too far out in your strategies. Okay, it's creating a blind spot. If you're going too far out, you're not ready to see all of it yet. Okay, because things are shifting and things are changing, and you're meant to just have fun with this. See how the ships are coming in here, and the ships are coming in here. Okay, so as this opportunity is heading your way, as things are starting to unfold for you, Aries, you're meant to just do it one little step at a time and not try to eat the whole apple in one bite right now. You're very tenacious, and you want to just go after things. You're being asked to be very particular. Now, if we think about the month of December, how Mars, your ruling planet, in also a fire sign Leo, is going retrograde, this would be about being meticulous, very meticulous about each step. Okay, making sure that the details are all in place. All right, so, okay. Very meticulous. All right, because when the change happens, and it will, because there's a tower here upon what you have built. Okay, there's a shift. There's a big shift that's going to take place in what you built. This unexpected. Okay, it's unexpected. We have the Four of Cups. Boredom, apathy, not going to accept just what you've had. Nine of Cups. So I'm asking about this tower. Just tell us more about this tower. Magician. All right. Okay. So I think that what's going on is there's maybe going to be a shift in the people that you have been working with on this project. Okay. So it's for you to be very meticulous with every single aspect. Okay. That's what this card talks about. Being able to look at every single, so let's say that you're launching a new, something entrepreneurial. So having understanding the product, understanding the, making the product inside and out, making sure that you understand the shipping and the purchasing and the bookkeeping and the marketing and all of those pieces. Okay, every single detailed piece you need to understand. It's important for you to suspend any cycle of argument or contention or frustration with somebody else. Okay, allow yourself to understand every little piece of it, all the I's dotted, all the T's crossed, so you know this inside and out, because the shift with who you work with that has been keeping it in a place that you're not really happy with, I think that there's a conflict in the direction that what the long-term goal is or what the satisfaction is, what was the purpose of this in the first place, where this project was taking us. There's a conflict in that. But the tower is coming in to change that work environment so that you can manifest this the way that you want to, so that you're the one that can take this to the place that you have seen it, so that your big vision is realized. But it's not about the big picture right now. It's about every single small detail of this, every aspect, every facet. Okay. Because this tower is going to help you be able to manifest. And so you're going to have to, this is about being able to walk towards what part of this you're passionate about. What was the reason that you did this in the first place? It's reconnecting with that. Why? Well, you did this to be able to alleviate yourself from so much hard work. So it's like you've been putting something in place in order to be able to maybe help with freeing up your time so that, your work week isn't so long, so that you're not overwhelmed. You're not, the sense of responsibility for life isn't so overwhelming for you. That's why you were doing it in the first place. Okay, so aligning with that. This is about adventure. This is about going forward. Unbridled. It's unbridled adventure. Fun. So I think that what we're seeing here is, why did you do it? Reconnecting why you wanted what you wanted, why you started building what you're building. And it was to alleviate the sense of overwhelmed work experience, to be able to travel, go, have fun, and to do things in a non-traditional way. Okay. So, yeah, success. Yes. Okay. All right. It may feel a bit overwhelming. Like, where do I put my attention right now? Okay. Where do I put my attention right now? There's so many possibilities. The attention's in the details. Okay. One small detail. That's where your attention goes. That hermit over here is telling you, do not look beyond where the light of the lantern is. Right there. It's very, very small steps. Okay. Detail-oriented steps. Because what's happening here is that tower is going to shift the dynamics of who you work with in a very fast, it's going to happen. Okay. And why is so that you're getting, as the shift is taking place from the tower, you're going to be reminded of why you did this in the first place. And when you connect back to that, why, what was the why? Success is 100% imminent. That's where you then have the success in this venture that you had started. So in the month of December, the dynamics are going to change. You're going to be reminded of why you started doing this project that you've been doing, why you're building what you were building. And your connection to that why, it is what is going to make it successful. Be very detail-oriented. Okay. This is Virgo energy. Have you ever worked with a Virgo before? Virgos they know every single piece, every possibility inside and out. They're going to make sure it's pristine and meticulous in like the highest standard, the highest quality. Okay. That's the mutable earth sign. So what you're building has to be high quality. And I think you know that. But it's for you to be able to recognize how you're going to go about this as these changes take place. But the connection to the why you're doing it is going to give you the inspiration for all of it. And then financial success, purposeful success, the expansion of the project is successful. All of that success is yours. You are literally able to step into this empire that you have built for yourself and know that you did this. your venture is going to take you to a new place. It's going to, the venture itself is going to have a new financial, it's going to experience new financial success. Okay. And the sense of being able to achieve your sort of mission statement, being able to be on track with that is something that you're going to be able to adjust it and bring it right back onto track, so that as it expands, it's on target. It's on target. Okay. It has the quality, the integrity, the consciousness that you had intended in the first place. So the success is something that you can be proud of, that you will be proud of. Okay. There's adjustment going to be made, and you just get back to that why, get into the details and watch it grow. All right. Okay, Aries, that felt really good. Like, it felt like a relief. It felt like a release, a relief. Like, okay, it's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to get back on track, and it's going to be the way that I had envisioned it in the first place. But there's a major shift that's going to happen in order for that to take place, for that to be the case. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Aries. I really appreciate you being here with me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please do like and subscribe and leave comments, all of that good stuff, if you have not already. I definitely love hearing from all of you. If you're interested in watching this live, I do lives at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. And just know that I love every one of you, and that Source adores you and is working double time on your behalf always. I love you. Okay. Taurus, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me for your 2024 December reading. What does the month of December hold for you? What can you expect this month? What's going on? What is the energy of this month? What are you playing with? What are you creating with? We're always creating something. We're always creating something. Is it something new, or is it the same old, right? That's what we should be asking ourselves. Am I in an energetic position to create something new with Source in my life? Or am I going to create the same thing if I'm waking up in the same attitude every morning? What did I go to bed with? Not who, what? what attitude, what information was on my mind? What was I thinking about when I went to bed? And how does that support the new life when I wake up in the morning, a new me every morning? All right, let's go ahead and pull your cards, Taurus. Queen of Cups, Hermit, and Death. Queen of Cups, Hermit, and Transformation. Death of the old. Out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Totally aligned with your heart. The Queen of Cups, we have the High Priestess. Both of those are Cancer energies. Oh my God, you are getting revelation on the details of where you're going. Okay, Judgment. Judgment, being on track with your purpose, okay? Waking up parts of you that are relevant for this new version of you. Healing parts of you that you had let die off or not be important to you. You're getting into, there it is right there. Okay, Hermit. Okay, I'm going to go back to this Queen of Cups and this this Judgment and this High Priestess. That's really powerful energy. So what's going on is you're being given revelation or insight about yourself. Waking up like this, it could be cellular memory, right? Okay, but what we're seeing here is part of you that needs to like wake up and come online and can't be asleep at the wheel, your higher self, your intuition, your heart, all of this stuff is telling you, wake up where you've been asleep at the wheel. Wake up these parts and heal these parts. It's time to heal this part of you. Okay? Because there's details here that you need to be alive and awake for. Okay, all right. This is the details is where you have had confusion and have not been able to have that inner sight. Okay, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. It's confusion. It's confusion, right? On the inside. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on that death card. Okay. So the death that you're experiencing, the transformation that you're experiencing is a commitment or contract, right? And this could be a contract that you make with yourself, okay? Or a contract that you make with people who are buying something from you, a contract that you make with a person that you're going into a relationship with or business with, or, this is the legal part. But even more so than the legal part, I feel a sense of Jupiter, Venus working together in this. And here's why. Because this has to do with your dharma, your purpose, your reason for being here. We're going back to, you can't be asleep at the wheel anymore. You're getting insights. Okay, you're getting insights. They're telling you that you're about to commit to something that is directly connected to your purpose for being here on the planet that you are really, really, really going to love. Okay, this is about follow your passions. Walk away from anything that does not support your passions, Libra. That's not Libra. That is not Libra. I said Libra because this is Justice card. You are Taurus, which both of you are Venus ruled. That was so funny that I said Libra. Both of you are Venus ruled. Venus is saying something to you here, like, what is she saying? Let's look. Let's go deeper. Yeah, Venus is in Capricorn right now. This is a Capricorn card. Okay, yeah, this is about you being attuned to your wealth, your love for life, what you put your heart and soul into. Okay, so what are you putting your heart and soul into? You're confused about that. There's some sort of like holding yourself back to the way things didn't work, or something is weighing on your mind. Something is weighing on your mind. This is an old commitment. Okay. And now you've got new opportunities, and it's creating some blind spot and confusion for you. Okay. I feel like it's being committed to something or someone else outside of you and outside of your desires. And that's what's causing this overwhelming thinking. A commitment to something other than just you and your happiness is creating confusion. Yeah, that has to do with family dynamic. Okay, maybe your support system is you don't want to lose your support system. You don't want to lose but here's your consciousness. This is optimism. Okay, being optimistic about. Well, let's just go a little bit. I think that it's not so much of walking away from. It's less about walking away from somebody or something that had not been supportive of your desires, and it's reconnecting with the truth of what you want. Okay. And not being distracted so much about what other people want from you or need from you. Because you got things to do. You got action to take. Okay. You got action to take, and you cannot, okay, you cannot, you need to be very, very, very clear. Okay, you're aligning with the reason that you are on this planet. You're about to make a commitment of some sort that is on par with that. The intuition inside of you is waking up this authenticity, okay, that is helping you break free from the way that things had been in your life. And it is not for you to fall into heartbreak about it. This is a warning sign. Do not fall into heartbreak around the shift and change that is happening in your life. Be committed. Be committed to your happiness and the possibility of bringing the circumstances to a new height. Okay. Because when you're following your own intuition, when you're following your own guidance, when you're following your own bliss and happiness, it's very supportive emotionally for everybody else around you. So I think that what you think is, you choosing yourself could hurt somebody else. And that's bringing you down to a potential heartbreak, overwhelming, being able to be, letting yourself be confused. This is a commitment to your happiness. And when you do that, it's supportive for others' happiness as well. And you need to be okay with that being a possibility. That this is probably better, not only for me, but for them too. What else does Libra know about where they're going? Oh, yeah. Well, I think that it is. I think that this is Aquarius energy. And I think that your newfound happiness has an influence on those around you to bring your relationships to some new height. Okay. This is a higher version of a relationship. This is a healed version of a relationship. This is being able to be attuned with yourself and to follow your own guidance in order to succeed at the things that you came here to succeed at, and others around you will benefit. And you cannot take the baggage from the past. It's like breaking up with the past. You're breaking up with the past and you're the healed version of yourself, and it will be beneficial, but you have got to be in par with the happiness and optimism of your life and your own well-being. Okay, Taurus? You cannot hold yourself where you have always been. It's time for something new. It's time for something new. And I think that the new is really, really choosing yourself more than you ever have before. Now, Pluto is in your 10th house of career and fame and how you show up in the world and what you bring to the world. And you're being given some very strong internal guidance this month that is going to require you to think of yourself first. The happiest version of yourself, and to be true to that. And the more true that you are to the decisions for yourself, the better it is for you, the better it is for everybody else also. And it takes relationships to a whole new level in your life, because the relationship with yourself is not being sacrificed. Taurus, you're getting a very strong healing to be able to stand in your own power this month. You're being given an opportunity to stand in your power this month, to be the most connected to the authentic you than you've ever been, and to show up that way. What else does Taurus need to know? Being asked to use the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms here. What else does Taurus need to know for the month of December? Whoa. Okay. All right. We have the Three of Wands. This is stability, or this is having a sense of stability, right? To create something new, to be grounded in, to be anchored in that stability in order to take strong new steps. Okay. You're anchored in stability in order to take strong new steps to be able to create something new. Okay. We have the celestial weaver here, which is where universal forces are working on your behalf to bring in and help you create what you want. We have the Four of Swords here, where it's peace, happiness, level-mindedness, calmness in your thoughts, because you are going to be taking some very strong action that requires confidence. Both of these cards are about you tapping into your confidence to be able to have, do, be what you choose for yourself. It is about choosing yourself right now, Taurus. Choosing the best version of yourself. Yeah. Yeah. This is huge. Okay. This is huge. We have got the Two of Pentacles, being able to wield your own life force energy in a new way, being able to hold fresh energy inside of your body so that you can create from that sense of freshness, from that sense of peace, that sense of clarity, being able to face any fears that you may have had. This is the Five of Wands, being able to face any fears where you could not take action before. Okay, this is about success from that action that you're taking. This is success in the external world. This is the expansion of your success in the external world. This is Jupiter in, is that Jupiter? Jupiter in Leo. And this is the karmic cycle. This that you're initiating. It's the karmic cycle that you're initiating. What does that mean? It means that when you come from this place of freshness and really being able to take care of yourself and to choose yourself, the outcomes then are different than ever before. This is the Fool. This is the Fool. This is you literally letting go of the past completely, being clear, centered, and at peace with the universe inside of yourself, the universe inside of you, the creative forces that are moving through you, being able to harness that power of the universe inside of yourself. To raise yourself up to new heights. There is a call to action here, Taurus, and that action can only come from what brings you happiness. It cannot come from fear. It cannot come from lack. And it cannot come from desiring it cannot come from bringing anything from the past with you. This is courage. This is the courage to choose your happiness and experience yourself and your life from a level that you never have before. You're leveling up. You're elevating your life through self-care. You're elevating your life through aligning yourself with your desires and being able to really clearly choose that. Because the information that you're getting from source, from your intuition, is telling you to not be asleep at the wheel. Wake up. Wake up to the power of who you are. Wake up parts of you that you have kept small in order to help other people feel big. Wake up to the fact that you're the star of the show now in your own little universe, your own world. You're the star. And that Queen of Pentacles is about your personal wealth. So what path you are taking is definitely one of great abundance. And you have got to stop sacrificing any part of yourself that is not authentic and is afraid to say or do exactly what you're being called to do. Because either you're worried about what other people are going to say, or what other people are going to think, or how it may affect somebody else. It's time to completely refresh your relationship with you this month. And the abundance is right there. Okay? The abundance comes with you choosing this deeper relationship with yourself first. And everybody else benefits from it. Okay? All right, Taurus. I hope that that was very helpful for you, because the better you choose yourself, the more you know yourself, the more you're willing to speak up for yourself, the better you're going to feel, the better everyone else is going to feel, and the more attuned with your own wealth and prosperity, happiness, health, mental health, the better it gets. Okay. So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you all next week. If you have not, please do like, subscribe, leave comments so I can hear from you guys how this is affecting you, these current energies. And remember that Source adores you. Always has, always will. And you have nothing to be afraid of. Take the step that you know you've always wanted to take. Say the things that are right there that need to be said. And live the best version of yourself now, Taurus. All right. That was powerful. Gemini, how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me for your December 2024 reading. Let's find out what the energies have in store for you, what you get to play with, what you get to create with, what's going on. What can you expect for December 2024? Three cards, please, for our Gemini friends. Emperor. Woo! Authority, power, responsibility, wisdom, taking no bull from nobody. Yeah, magician, that's you being able to manifest the life that you want from a very, very authoritative place. Woo! That's a strong way to start. All right. And yeah, I mean it, taking no lip from no one. You are not going to let anybody else influence you in a way that is not supportive of what you are going to manifest in your life, what you are manifesting. Let's go deeper with that Emperor, okay? All right, Gemini, let's go deeper with that Emperor. Okay. We have the Hierophant, tradition, standard, holding what's true for yourself and potentially others. And then we have the Knight of Wands, where you are actively moving in a direction Actively moving in a direction of standard. Okay, does that make sense? Actively moving, and I want to get more information on that Hierophant, please. Actively moving in a direction that puts you in a position of authority, that puts you in a position of being able to okay. So it seems to me that you are not letting somebody else. This sounds so minor and compared to how I'm feeling it with the Emperor and the Hierophant here, and I'm getting some information as far as the the Five of Wands reversed, the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, along with the Knight of Wands. Now, essentially what I'm seeing here is, again, it seems so minor the way that this is coming out and compared to the amount of power that this actually holds, because it's like nobody else is going to be the boss of me, right? I think that you're preparing yourself to be in a position, or you are in a position. You are in a position. Now, you may be having been just given this new position, and you may be taking some action to like move to go there, but you're taking action from a position of being the boss. It's like nobody else is a higher authority in your life than you. And you're owning that. And I feel like you're being challenged, that's being challenged by others. This authority, maybe people are trying to distract you. People are trying to tell you what to do. People are trying to get you to do what they want. The Magician, your consciousness, your attention is towards what you know to be true for yourself, what you want to manifest your life into. And this is about letting go of the hard work. So 10 of Wands is about, you have worked hard for this. You have worked hard for this position of where you know you're going. And you cannot let anybody else influence that. This is, we're going to get some information about the 7 of Wands. Well, here we have this. Yeah, you hold that strong boundary and you will feel success and love and happiness and joy and at peace and yes, successful. Yes, successful. I think that, we have the Hermit here. So you have the answers. You have all the answers of what is necessary to be done. It does seem like you are kind of being the authority for not only you, but for other people. And people may be challenging that, but you have a vision. You have a vision of where whatever this that you're in charge of is going, your life, or what you are responsible for. It could be, career oriented, right? It could be household oriented. This could be father figure, right? So it could be that you're, the standard of your home is being challenged. Okay. But you're holding the vision strong and true. And you are not willing to let go of the vision because you know it's what's best for yourself and others potentially involved. You can see what they can't see. You know what they don't know yet. And here you are. Yeah. So the success of the group depends on the success of what it is that you're engaged in. Definitely depends on you holding the strong standard for yourself, holding true to your vision, because it's going to, all the pieces are going to fall into place and it's going to be extremely successful. That vision of yours is true. Whatever that vision is, it's true. Yeah. And it's meant for you. Don't worry about everybody else. This is meant for you. Justice. Yeah. This is a strong commitment to what you want. This could be, legal. You could be signing contract, right? A new contract. But either way, when you sign a contract, that means you're committed. The Justice card is about a commitment that brings on a new reality. A decision that is being made in a very specific direction. And that is towards your destiny. That is towards your calling. That is towards this fire of what you want to create, this new career. And it is an extremely successful one, Gemini. So don't back down. If you hear nothing else from me today, do not back down. Your vision is accurate for you. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the truth. Do not allow yourself to be swayed. And I don't feel like you are this month. I do not feel like you are being swayed in any way, shape, or form, because you know how great the reward is for you holding true for the vision, holding true to that vision. It is truth for you. It's absolutely your truth. All right, Gemini, do not be swayed. Others may be challenging you, but you're not going to engage. Hold the line, and it will be successful. Your vision is accurate. Your vision is accurate. So thank you so much for being here with me, Gemini. I really appreciate every one of you and your support. Please do like and subscribe and leave comments. And I will see you all next week. Know that I love you very much, and Source adores you. Source is giving you that vision. All right. You're not making, we do kind of make up our reality, right? But we're co-creating that with our higher self. And you know it inside of you. Like Source knows it. And it is eminent. It is going to be successful. All right. Okay. So now, thank you so much for joining me. Cancer, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me for your December 2024 reading. We're going to find out what the energies have in store for you, Cancer. Manipulation, betrayal, moving away from what's not working in a direction that is going to work for you. Somebody taking advantage in broad daylight. Right there in front of your face. Could be. Could be. This is the Page of Cups. This is, I got to tell you guys, this is the deck that my very first tarot deck. Okay. So I'm very attached to it. And a little one did get the cards stuck together, got them wet when she was playing with them. But I think that all masks off. I think that you know the truth. You know the truth. There's no illusion. There's no delusion. You are aware. Okay. And you're not willing to fight about it. The fighting is, there's no contention. No contention. That's a very strong decision for no contention. Okay, so let's go ahead and to clarify the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit, for our Cancer. All right, there's some part of this that you can't quite see. Oh. Let's go a little bit deeper. I'm having some real strong realization around this, but message around it. But okay. Whatever this situation is directly impacting your financial well-being. And I don't think that you understand how much peace it may be stealing from you, the situation. And it's time to, now this is where the strong communication, this is bold action based on information, Let's get the clarifiers for the Page of Cups, please. Knight of Wands. Yeah, that's how you're approaching the situation. You're taking action. Because you know what you want. You know that there's a fire inside of you that's creating something new. And you're not willing to let that situation get in the way of it. Let's go ahead and clarify the 5 of death. This could be contention with this. You're not going to fight with a Scorpio, or you're not going to fight your own transformation. Both could be true. You're not going to fight your transformation. Because you're willing to look at the situation with grace and peace and ease and love. Okay? You're not going to tolerate. You're definitely not going to tolerate things not changing. Regrets, 5 of Cups. Let's go ahead and get 4 and 5 of Cups. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for those. Heartbreak. Oh my God. There's a big conflict going on right now. There's a big conflict going on for you. And it's hurting your energy. It's difficult for you. I mean, you know what's possible in your heart, the heart of your spread. You are clear about what's possible and the action that you need to take. You're not fighting your own transformation. You're allowing it to happen, but it's hurting you. Yeah. Okay, so we have here the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the this is what I'm trying to do. Sorry. The 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. All of this speaks to, we have 3, 4, and 5. 2 5s. 5s are where that's the catalyst for the shift. Okay, the liberation happens. Okay, the catalyst for that liberation happens in the 5. So although the vision that the potential of what could have been is not necessarily seen by both parties. And you aren't willing to go down the road that the other party is going down. You can see how it has been sort of taking advantage of you. And it's painful. What's painful is that you know the action that you have to take and you're planning it. This could be leaving somebody that you love, walking away from somebody or a situation that has been taking advantage of you. Now, which puts more responsibility on your shoulders. But I can tell you that with the Sun here, you're up for it. You're up for it. Okay. Okay, now this could be a connection with a Taurus, or this could be a connection with a situation. What happens is, as you walk away, as you go, yeah, you know what? This isn't really working for me. I've got a pretty good, clear idea of what is possible for my life. And I've got this desire inside of me that is going to make sure that it happens. And I'm not going to fight about it. I'm going to not fight the transformation of this. It breaks my heart, but I'm not going to stop it. And there are more responsibilities that are going to be on my shoulders, but I'm up for the challenge. And it brings into your life a new commitment to your wealth and well-being. This is the wealthiest king. So what you're doing is you're committing to owning your power to be able to withstand the shift. To connect with or be in line with a greater sense of prosperity than ever before. Like you're going to have such, it's like you are able to manage your life in a way that promotes abundance in a way that you couldn't with that other person that was like siphoning energy from you and even possibly money. Okay. So you're walking away from that and it hurts your heart to do that, but you're willing to do that to take care of yourself and say, I'm committed to my own well-being. I'm committed to my own success. As difficult of a change as this might, be in some degree as far as emotion, you're not going to let the emotion take you down. You're committed to this change, and it is financially rewarding for you. It is. And initially, it doesn't look like maybe on the table at first. It isn't, but it comes to be. It becomes a very financially rewarding situation for you. And maybe that's just because you're able to have more say on where your finances are going. Maybe that's why. Maybe you have more money because you're not spending it on this person or giving it to this person. Maybe you're able to have more creative energy to be able to create more abundance in your life. Anything else for Cancer to hear? Okay, this is about, freeing yourself. This is personal power, no longer being disempowered by the way that you had been seeing something or what somebody had been telling you or saying to you. Okay, that's about breaking free from victim mentality. There is the King of Swords reversed here. King of Swords reversed. That's truth. That is personal power. That is authenticity. This is the Sun reversed. Okay. And I think that and there's the Moon. So there's the Moon. Okay. So what I think, and then you're the ruling planet, or you're the Moon rules your sign. Okay. All right. Here's what this part is telling us. The places inside of you that you had not let your consciousness. Okay, this is the Sun. This is consciousness. All right. This is where you're able to see something clearly, have an optimistic opinion or expectation of it, and watch it grow in your life. Sunshine growing a plant. Okay. You had been in it. You have felt disempowered in your own personal authenticity, in the way that you viewed yourself. Okay. And you held yourself apart from that authenticity deep inside of you. Like you didn't let the sunshine in. You didn't let yourself grow in your own truth, in your own authenticity, because you were giving your power away to somebody else. And it had you feeling stuck and definitely disempowered. Okay. So now, so now that you bring the awareness to that, simple awareness, okay, to the situation, and you decide to do something different, and you're not afraid to look at it. You're not afraid to let this change happen. You're taking what had been so disempowering inside of you, and you are changing your emotions and your new sense of it's like it. I feel this with this alchemy here, this like river of truth, of well-being. So we got the sunshine growing the plant. Okay. And the plant is where you'd felt unworthy in your life. Okay. Like maybe it's below the surface. All right. But now the situation is bringing that plant up. Okay. And that sunshine is helping to grow it. And I feel like this temperance is talking about the flow of true knowledge coming through you that feels emotionally healthy. The flow of emotional health is where you're going to get that information to be able to allow yourself to transform and not be afraid, because the success from boundaries will help you walk away from the stability. The stability in healthy boundaries will help you walk away from that disempowering situation. And the apathy, what happens to the apathy? What happens? Well, you actually, so you connect with other people. It opens up this doorway for a connection with you know what? I actually feel like this is people that you know. Okay. So I think that what happens is the relationships with your family, relationships with people that are in your life enhance because of you letting this other person go. Now, it could be because you hold your boundary, that other person has their own personal shift and it changes those dynamics. But that's not for you to be concerned about, is whether or not they shift. There is a sense of achievement here in all right, this is the story that's playing out here. There's somebody or some situation in your life that has been drawing the energy out of you. Potentially you have been just giving your power to them, because you hadn't felt worthy and strong enough in that place inside of yourself. You have felt like you needed to just support them, give them money, whatever it is, but you are giving more of yourself than you actually had to give. Okay? Now you can see it for what it is. You can see the part of you that was like disconnected from the truth of who you are. And you are willing to allow the truth of your authenticity, like the highest version of you. You're letting that truth permeate through your body to create this new connection with yourself that empowers you to make the changes necessary to not only let that shift take place with that person, situation moving out of your life, but to own your wealth, because you're owning your money. I can see it. We have this is very connected to your here we are. Your personal power has been directly connected to your financial well-being. And when you break that tie, when you heal yourself, your finances increase exponentially. Okay, that was the message for you, Cancer. And it does feel very delicate. It does feel like very, very delicate. But here's the thing. You know it's happening. You know the situation's changing. You know the transformation is changing. And you're not stopping it. And you're not going to fight about it. It's kind of let everybody, they're sealing their own fate. And you're sealing yours. And yours is going to be very supportive of your financial well-being. Okay. You know what's possible for your life, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But when you say goodbye to the situation. Okay. All right. I love you very much, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you all next week. And, please do like and subscribe, leave your comments. You know the drill. And, Source adores you. Source has got your back on this. Source has got your back. You can see it in your mind's eye. You can feel it, that the change is happening, and you're ready for it. You're ready for it, Cancer. Big change for you this month. Okay. Leo, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me for your 2024 December reading. We're going to find out what the energies hold for you, Leo. What are you playing with? What is possible? What's coming towards you in the month of December? What can you kind of expect? Now, we all have free will, but okay, the moon, what's been hidden? Intuition, the path that you're on. Balancing your own energy, right? Balancing your own energy. Finding your footing in this, kind of like finding your footing in the dark. Bringing enlightenment to the places that you had been fearful, didn't want to look at before, hadn't been able to see before. Having grace and love for yourself to be able to address something that you hadn't been able to address before. It's going on inside of you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for that moon card, please. Whew, Tower. The Tower card. Mm-hmm. Keep going. All right. So let's see. Even though it has not manifested in your physical life, there is a huge change happening that is bringing you to a new career opportunity. Okay. And you're trying to balance yourself with that like massive change. For a clarifier for this big change happening in your life, it is based on information, being able to, having received knowledge or information that it gives you a new perspective about your physical life. Feels very career oriented, Leo. Aha. So you're going to have to dig. That's why this is a little bit out of balance, is because you're having to, you see now that you got to dig deep to take yourself to something that feels a lot better. You've got the wisdom, you've got the knowledge, now you've got the information. It's going to help bring things into perfect clarity. Oh my God. What comes into clarity? Oh my God. What comes into clarity? Because you go from like being like in the dark, being like a huge shift in your career, that fire in your direction, being out of whack, being out of balance, like having like confusion on what steps to take forward. You receive some information that's very, very, very clarifying. Clarity. Well, okay. So clarity on the change, right? This is the change in perception. Now, the Strength card, this is perception on something inside of you. All right. So we have the King of Cups, which is emotional stability regardless of change happening. Okay. Regardless of what's going on, you have emotional stability. What I want to know is more about the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Strength there. Justice. Knight of Swords. Chariot. Leo, I think we have Justice reversed here. You know what I believe is going on is that things that you had believed inside of yourself that had been so black and white are now not as divided as you had thought. You are changing the way that you see something this month. You've been forced to change the way that you see something this month. Yeah. I think that you have had all of the answers, and this is the way. You're Leo. You're the fixed fire sign. This is the way we do things. There's not that way, not any other way. This is what the truth is. This is the way things are. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. And I remember this is what came up for you last time. But here we go. Now you being able to have the inner sight, being able to have the inner sight that you're not the one that has to make the decision. You do not need to be the one that delivers the insight or the decision for anybody else. You are not the one that has to hold the standard of what is proper for everybody else. It is not that black and white. Life is not that black and white, and you're starting to see it. You're really starting to see it, that there are multiple ways, many, many different ways that are intuition based on how to achieve, how to go about, how to do something. So this is you learning. This is you learning to base all of your decisions on your intuition and not seeing it as you All of your decisions come from your own intuition this month, Leo. And it is not for you to have a black and white outlook on life, because you're about to find out for yourself as you go through this intuitive process. You're about to find out how it's like I keep seeing this like road of like many, many, many paths. Like there's many paths up the mountain. And you don't have to be the judge of what path you or other people take. Your intuition is your guide, and it's going to look colorful and diverse and different for everybody. And there is a lot of joy in you not having to be the judge, the jury, the executioner, the one who decides what is right and what is wrong. You're learning that for yourself, and then you're learning to be able to convey that to others. You open up the grace for other people. It's like you begin to take pleasure. Because you're able to do this for yourself, you begin to take pleasure in watching how other people come to conclusions for themselves on how they're going to achieve the things that they want to for themselves. And instead of holding a line and holding a standard, you get to enjoy much more. You're enjoying watching and perceiving. And now we have the Four of Cups. Let's find out some more about that Four of Cups. The Devil. The Devil. Okay. Knight of Cups and Lovers. And the Queen of Cups. So right. I think that there has been something going on potentially in relationships, because we have the Lovers. No. This is not about somebody else. This is not about love in your life. It might appear that way. It may appear that way. Okay. And that's what's keeping you stuck. Look at that. The bottom of that pentagram there. It's keeping you stuck. Okay. Because your vision, your thoughts, we have I swear to God, I don't know why I didn't see it, but where it hasn't come out, but that Two of Swords, that crossroads, because you were only seeing it this way or this way, right? Because you have a perception thinking that it is about the person or relationship in your life. But that is not what is suffering. It is not the relationship that is suffering. It is your creative flow that is suffering. It is the attention to the proper way to go about something, even so much as your partner or people that you are deeply connected to, the people that have a significant relationship with in your life, and holding them to this standard. Now you can see that there's all these other ways, and you're appreciating that. And you come to this recognition. Here we have it. This is the clarity that you get this month. It was never, ever, ever about anybody else. You were using somebody else and holding an expectation or an opinion or strong, standard for somebody else, even for yourself, that it was blocking your creative flow. That's what you literally break those bonds of apathy and disappointment and not good enough and not being connected with heart-centered creative energy. Okay, because you've been the authority. But now you see it. And what happens is when you let go and you have grace and you have love, I literally keep seeing this mountain at the center. And there's all of these people going up the mountain, and you're taking great pleasure. And you're like eating the apple. I'm sure that there's an Adam and Eve reference in this. I'm sure of it. I'm sure there is. Okay. Why? Because that was once they ate the apple, once Eve and then talked to Adam about eating that apple, the knowledge of truth, right? It's the knowledge. What did they eat? They ate the apple and had the knowledge of right from wrong. Okay. But this isn't right from wrong. This is the apple that you're biting out of is the pleasure of the diversity of life. That's the new truth. That's the new truth. The pleasure of the diversity of life is the clarity that you come to. And when you relax and allow that to be your take hold and be your, an operating system. Remember I told you this operating system was within you. When that love for the diversity and potentials and ways of going about things is held by you, you begin. Okay, passport to the flip side. Thank you so much for your comment. I just heard the same advice from someone last night. Must be a big message right now for you Leos. You Leos have been very strong, very powerful in holding the proper way to go about something. And I swear to you, like I'm thinking like the crown that the queen wears, the queen, right? They hold the standard. The crown that the Hierophant wears, they hold the standard. You have been the holder of the standard of action for the collective. This is how we do things. And now the new operating system is how we do things is we take pleasure in life. And the truth is in the joy of diversity and the joy of everyone receiving their own guidance on how to achieve the things that they want to. There is no one way. There is no one way. And what happens as you eat that apple and you enjoy the fruit and you relax your mind and you relax your body and you take pleasure in seeing this for yourself, your creative energies will flow. And I think that there's been a fear in here of what that actually looks like. If you take your attention on what everybody else is away from what everybody else is doing, what they should be doing, and you focus on yourself, what you're capable of. Marianne Williamson said it, like we're more afraid of our own power than, I don't know the rest of that, but that's what we're actually afraid of. Look up the quote, okay? But that's what we're actually afraid of. And so you holding such a strong, almost militant, like military, like this is obedience to the way that we do things. By you doing that, what you were doing is where you were holding yourself back from your greatest potential. And your greatest potential is relaxing and enjoying the colorfulness of life and all of the infinite potentials that life itself holds. There is no one way. When you relax from being this authority figure, you now hold the blueprint and that we had talked about last week. You now hold the new operating system of the future for the collective, for humanity. It is the pleasure of diversity. The pleasure of the diversity of approach to life, approach to success. That felt like a big breakthrough. And I hope that you guys felt it too, because this devil has had you bound, but you have felt like that was your duty. You have felt like it was your duty to hold strong. And I'm not saying it was wrong, because we definitely were going through an era of disempowerment in order to bring us to a place as a collective that we desire personal empowerment so greatly that we will do what it takes. We have had an idea of what it means to do what it takes for ourselves. Each of us have. And when that doesn't work and we have to surrender, we tap into our own internal guidance system. And my truth is going to be different than your truth, different than person in you know, in the next car over, or at the grocery store, or at the mall, or even sitting there watching the same movie that you're moving at the movie theater. You know, no matter who it is that's next, their truth is going to be different. They could be somebody that is working on a project with you, and their truth and approach is going to be different. And you are going to take great pleasure in the diversity. And it will open up your creative flow, and you will be brilliant, and you will be bright, and you will be able to achieve the vision of that Ace of Wands, the vision of this fire inside of you to have something different, to create something new. This is a new career opportunity, new entrepreneurial. It could be, you know, a promotion, being able to take on a new project with work in some facet. That's what that Ace of Wands is about. You being able to use the creative forces within you to create something that is desirous to you. And you will be able to tap into that 100% as you relax this month and you enjoy the pleasure of diverse approach. Okay. I love you very much, Leo. Source absolutely adores you. I'm like giddy on the inside for this breakthrough. And the breakthrough that's what's been holding you back from your creative flow. And I feel like the creative flow has been frustrating to you. And why can't people do things like it? Eat the apple. The knowledge, the tree of life. How many branches are going up that tree of life? How many different twists and turns are all reaching that sunlight? And that sunlight isn't judging a single branch, a single limb, a single leaf, a single piece of fruit. It's all just tied in. This Adam and Eve like storyline is like surging through your reading here. Because Adam and Eve were, you know, metaphorically at least, the parents of humanity. And with you being the opposing sign for Aquarius, you're holding the blueprint. You're holding you're holding that new program. And the new program isn't strict. You're the sunshine, right? You're the sunshine, and you're helping everybody grow by you just beaming bright. And you'll be able to beam bright because your creative energy is going to flow easily now. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. I love you. Source adores you. Source adores you. Okay. And I will see you all next week. All right. Virgo, how are you today, Virgo? Thank you so much for joining me for your 2024 December reading. I said that totally backwards. Are you feeling flipped upside down right now? Are you feeling a little bit disoriented? Because that's how that came out. So let's try it again. Virgo, thank you for joining me for your December 2024 reading. That's better. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and find out what energies are present for you in the month of December. What are you playing with? What are you working with? What can you expect? Again, with a sense of free will. What do you use? What energies are available for you to use your free will with? That's what the creation process is. Using current energies to create your desires. Create your preferences. And these cards are, I want to make sure they're upright. Okay. All right. Clearing the deck for our Virgos here. Magician. The power of manifestation, the power to use your intuition to bless your physical life and grow your material world, right? Okay, this is connection with others. This is connection, being uplifted with with your connection to other people, celebrating life itself. And a third card, please. All right. Going down through anything that may have been disruptive for you, pulling out the truth, and moving on to clearer shores, clearer skies, smooth sailing. Okay, so for the Magician, we had the Empress. So you definitely are manifesting a brand new life, and it's going to happen. All right, it's going to happen, Virgo. Clarity, okay, and about that life. Whew, that's helpful. So when we have the Ace of Swords, there is a truth that resides, a clarity of moving in a very specific direction. It's very action oriented, even though it's a mental card, right? It's a cerebral card. But once you have that clarity inside of you, the sword cuts out what's not resonant. It's action. You've got to move in the direction that your clarity is bringing you to. So we have now, this is a very action oriented card. Also, this Three of Cups and that Sagittarius energy. It's like, this is swift manifestation. Swift manifestation on something that okay, so you are going to have you're severing your old life, you're going to your new life, and this has you going down into a place of personal emotional place. That's the King of Cups here, Virgo. King of Cups. So being able to emotionally stabilize yourself so that you can be in tune with your own guidance system through this process. Okay. So it's telling me that as you quiet your fears, okay, because you're moving in a different direction, your life is changing. Your life is taking on a whole new, or you're going into a new arena in life. Okay. And it's much more resonant with your personal desires, what you have decided you wanted for yourself. So as you allow yourself to quiet any fears, and I know that the message for you Virgos for a long time has been trust. It's been about learning how to trust yourself. So it feels to me like you now have the knowledge of how to trust yourself explicitly. There's no reason to go into fear and worry and fret that Virgos can do, overthinking. You're no longer going to use your mind, your mental faculties for that purpose. Now you're wising up and you are connecting your energy, your emotions in a responsible way to your own guidance system that is now allowing the peace, you see that there's like vitality in both of those, like this, the physical life being abundantly full of life. This is alignment with source. This is like allowing the truth to move through you. Okay, so let's go just a little bit further into this card. Okay, so this is where you are allowing yourself to be open, allowing yourself to not feel closed down or shut off. And that's what that's constriction when you feel worry and fear and doubt. Okay, so you're allowing yourself to not go into that in your mind. You're opening yourself up to allow yourself to be vulnerable in order to let the information from the higher consciousness aspect of you, i.e. your higher self, to flow freely through you and direct you in an aligned way. So you understand now that your emotional stability is everything. You cannot use your mind because your thoughts are directly connected to your emotions. That's a key piece to this. When you recognize my thoughts create an emotion. If I prioritize being responsible with my emotions, then I will not allow myself to go into a way of thinking that is going to throw my emotions off balance. And that puts me in alignment with my higher self, who is guiding me in every step and aligning me towards this manifested abundant life that I am creating. You're getting it. It's like you totally are getting it. Page of Wands. Yep. Okay. Here we have it. All right. Page of Wands. You are not going to take information from a broken heart anymore. Okay. So what do I mean by that? You're not going to allow the pain that you have felt in your lifetime inform your decisions. You are no longer going to let that guide your actions. Okay. Now you're tapped into this secret world inside. That's an interesting way. I've never interpreted the card like that. But the secret world inside of you that is this guiding force breaks the cycles that you have experienced in relationships and in what you're able to achieve. It puts you in this balanced place. The realization that your thoughts create an emotion, you prioritize emotional well-being, and you no longer go into thoughts that are attached to heartbreak and disappointment and betrayal and all of that stuff, or worry, doubt, those things. You tap into this intuition inside of you. You know how to do this now. You break the old cycles because because you're tapped into your intuition, because you are in an uplifted mindset and emotional well-being, because you're in that uplifted state. You have access now to a sense of enlightenment. What is that? What is that? It's information. What is it twice? That is information from your higher self, seeing the picture, from seeing your life from a new lens. And it's a positive lens. It's like you tap into pure positive energy of the universe, which gives you the ability to achieve something that you have desired to achieve for quite some time. It puts you in a position of being able to have a more, I think that it's probably healthy relationships. And even this is about, I just keep feeling like achieving a goal of yours from a healed place, from a healed place, from a healed place, from a healed place, because you're manifesting the life that you want. It's happening. It's happening right now. You're living the life that you wanted, that you've been striving for. And you're not willing to let your emotions rock that boat anymore. You know the process of bringing yourself back to a sense of peace and love and harmony, positivity inside, and that gives you all of the solutions that are necessary to take you through your personal ambitions. You've got a new relationship with your, people say that the words like, you have a new lease on life. And I feel like that's true, because it's like a new lease on a relationship with yourself. It's like you can settle into this relationship between you and your higher self now. And it's very revitalizing and so potent. Such a potent energy that you're tapped into now. And you know how to continue to bring yourself back to it. And that's powerful. That gives you the power to manifest. We started with the Magician, power to manifest. We ended with the Lovers, power to manifest. They're both Gemini cards. You now hold the power to manifest what you want in your life, a very abundant and full of vitality, a vibrant, that's the word I'm looking for, a very vibrant life for yourself, because you can bring your emotions back to a place of stability and no longer buy into thoughts that disrupt that emotional stability. So you have done your work, Virgo, and you're going to feel this knowledge. You're going to feel how practicing this knowledge impacts your physical world. This is the power. This is empowerment. Empowerment to be enlightened in any moment that you can apply to any area of your life moving forward. Because you have a secure relationship with yourself, your higher self, the universe, your material world. It's all in harmony. It's all in balance. I'm seeing like the Nine of Pentacles at this point. And you're an earth sign. That's when you're in perfect harmony and tranquility with your life, and you can strategically plan every aspect of your life from a place of co-creation with the universe. And you know how to do it. And you're going to achieve very ambitious goals for yourself. Good job, Virgo. You've worked for this. You've been working your little tail off for it. You have. And I think that this is preparation for that South Node going into your sign here in, I think it's the middle of or towards the end of January, that South Node. And so you're ready for it because you're ready for the shifts and the change that come with the South Node being your sign. That's about comfort zone. And you're ready to take that on, knowing that you have a connection with Source, that you're capable of anything at this point. You're well prepared and you've gotten yourself there. So be very, very proud of you. Be very proud of you. I love you. Source adores you. Source is very proud of the work that you've done and is always there to guide you in every moment. And now you know how to take full advantage of that. The way that it was meant. So much. Again, thank you so much for joining me here. I will see you all next week. Please do like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and enjoy your month of December. You've earned it. Okay, Libra, how are you doing? I want to say, okay, Libra, thank you so much for joining me for your 2024. No, it is December 2024 reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so pleased to connect with all of you. You guys have been really powering up in your life. And I am excited to see what the cards hold for you. What's in store for our beautiful Libras. We have Sagittarius. That is your third house. The sun is in your third house. So that's a house of communication. It could be communication anyway. The internet could be writing, could be listening. Yeah, let's find out. Let's find out what is in store for you for the month of December, Libra. Any type of communication. We have the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Two of Swords upright. Really, these are both Libra cards. And the Wheel of Fortune. You know what? As I was shuffling the cards, I was thinking about how that Gemini is the okay, so this is Mercury in Sagittarius. That's relevant. Okay, that's relevant. So I'm going to explain something to you. What was the dots that were kind of connecting as I was shuffling your cards here, Libra, is that Gemini is the native ruler of the third house. Okay, and the ruling planet for Gemini is Mercury. Mercury is in your third house, which is Sagittarius, right? Which is Sagittarius ruled, which Jupiter is in Gemini. Jupiter is the ruling planet for Sagittarius. So each other is hosting the ruling planet, and they're both in houses of communication, the natural house of communication, third house, and your third house. So we've got some big stuff happening for you. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter. Okay, expansion. All right. So Mercury being in Sagittarius means that there is going to be some sort of swift manifestation. Okay, so let's go ahead. I feel like we need to go deep. We need to go deep because this is about, it's not time to be inside. It's time to go out there and claim your blessings that you have achieved in peace, in harmony, and meditation, or this could be that you are out of harmony with yourself. Now, that could be very true because this is about being clouded, about not being able to see something about what your future holds. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms to go deeper into each one of these. We're going to get clarifiers for the Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Phoenix. And I want to say, I flipped it over because I was like, can the Phoenix be reversed? The Phoenix is saying, yes, it is actually reversed this time. Okay. For this spread. I didn't think that that was possible because it's such a glorifying card. Two of Swords clarified by the Strength card. And Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reversed. We have nine for the Wheel of Fortune. To clarify the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. This is Venus, your ruling planet. Okay. We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of this deck. It means that there is a new strategy. That's exactly what this entire reading has said to me as I have pulled these cards. Libra, here's your message from Source, from Spirit, for the month of December. You have before your feet a very abundant path laying out. You are feeling a sense of scarcity. You are feeling a sense of confusion because you're holding inside of you, you're holding down, you're using your energy to hold down prosperity and abundance consciousness that is trying to soar through you. You're holding tight. It's about what you can't see is that you have financial stability and you cannot let yourself see that right now. And so going down, deep down inside of yourself and recognizing, what does it feel like to hold myself apart from prosperity consciousness? What does it feel like to continue using my energy to stay in some sort of not having something that I desire in order to let myself be this expression of myself that's trying to come out? It's very abundant. The answer lies here in being able to see. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, right? And the wheel means that there's something fated. There is a direction that cannot be stopped now. All right. So being able to see that it may be very uncomfortable when you're not letting yourself see the prosperity and the abundance, and to be able to count all of those things that are working for you. That's your answer, to start counting all of the things that are working for you. Every time you're able to pay your bill, every time money comes your way, every time, and what it feels like to spend your money and like that. Okay. It's like working with the money energy this month. All right. Working with that money energy and working with abundance. And maybe it's not money. Maybe it's abundance in something else that you're working toward or holding back for yourself, Libra. Once you're able to allow yourself to be able to witness it inside of you, you break free and it all moves forward very quickly. And you can't stop it. The truth is that it's uncomfortable because you can't actually stop the prosperity consciousness. You're just making it very difficult for yourself right now. Yeah, the Star card, the Empress. Remember last week when I said that you have to stop trying to heal yourself because you are now the healed version of you? It's not about, can you try harder to be connected? Can you work on this a little bit harder? It's not about working on prosperity consciousness. That's what's going on here. It's not about working on it. It's about letting the prosperity consciousness that already exists long before you ever got here flow freely through your body. And this is the healing. You are about to receive a major healing in prosperity consciousness, okay? And I mean receive it. I mean, you don't have to do it. So that's very contradictory, but there's a very, did you catch that? Did you catch that difference? It is not about you trying to heal yourself. It is about the healing that will happen. The healing you're able to receive. It's going to happen on your behalf. And you're going to experience a much more prosperous and luxurious life for yourself. That's what's coming forward. And you can't actually stop it. So you got to see how it's starting to happen now. You got to start seeing how it's starting to happen now, because you can't hold this back. The new strategy that this Seven of Swords is talking about is you getting on board with the vision inside of your mind that is full of abundance. This is about, like, what are you going to put your mind to? What are you going to pay attention to? There's confusion. There's confusion in this. I feel it with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups. And the Hanged Man is what the next card was. The Hanged Man. You're about to break this cycle once and for all. But the only way to break it is allowing your mind to see how it is actually already there and working for you. King of Cups, emotional stability. Seven. It's the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. There is so much power in what you've been working on that it's all adding up, and the fruits of your labor are paying off. And now, as you look out at that sea of gold and opportunities coming your way, you're going to have an opportunity of being able to be able to direct your next steps. And liberate yourself. It's about liberating yourself from a perception that's not serving you. High Priestess. Intuition. Page of Pentacles. High Priestess. Five of Swords and Page of Pentacles. She wants to work with you. Your intuition. This feminine aspect within you wants to work with you, Libra, to be able to bring about a new perception about about the financial well-being that's coming your way. Yeah, I knew the devil was here. Yeah, you got to break up with. That's the Hanged Man and the devil. Okay, you got to break up with this program, this idea, this constant narrative. You've got to, and you've got to let it happen. Here's the thing. You're trying to control it with your mind. That's what's going on here. Oh my God, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're trying to control this process with your mind, and it isn't in your mind. It's not going, you can't control it with your head. You're going to be able to, you tap into what is coming through this expanded version of your life that's extremely abundant, that is birthing. You tap into it by emotionally connecting with it, not by intellectualizing it. Okay, so it's about getting out of your head and getting into your heart. Get out of your head and get into your heart. Yeah, because you do. Yep. Yeah, it's time to alchemize and this healed version of you, this healed version of you. Just let the well-being flow freely through you. Okay, look at how it's got this triangle, mind, body, spirit, all working together for success. Success is yours. Success is yours. You're not taking, nothing from the past is influencing this new path of yours, other than the skills that you have developed. The skills that you have developed is about to pay off, are about to pay off. The skills that you have developed, Libra, are about to pay off big, and prosperity consciousness cannot be held back any longer. You have got to see yourself as abundant as best you can, and where you can't, let source get in there. Connect with peace, connect with happiness, connect with the positive energies that are uplifting, and you are about to see some big changes in your physical world with the Empress twice. The Empress twice. You're going to be guided in every moment. All right. Libra, this is so good for you. This is so good. Oh my God. Tradition. Standard. I think that you're a standard. Yeah. You're expanding your standard through your work. I mean, even the work that you do could be having you be the one that is like in an authoritative position. Like just others come to you for answers, not like you power over, it's coming to you for answers. I think that you hold a lot of truths for a lot of people that need information from you. Okay. This isn't it's an information month, right? An expansion, but you have to be able to allow yourself to be informed by source. And then you relay all of that to others as they come to you. Okay. So, but and through this, you're going to experience a level of prosperity that you have not yet before seen in your life. And it is important for you, very, very, very important for you to be clear on your strategy of connecting with your heart. Clear on your strategy of being connected with your heart, because the flow of life force energy is going to be moving through your body and creating through you abundantly. You've got a lot to offer. You've got a lot to offer a lot of people here, Libra. And it's going to be very big for you. Your life is going to expand bigger than ever before. Bigger than ever before. Let it flow. Let it flow. Recognize when you're feeling out of peace. Recognize when you're feeling confusion. And just because you're feeling confused, you can't, we want to approach it like, I'm confused. I don't know which way to turn. I'm not sure what the direction is. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what to do. We do that with confusion, right? And recognizing, oh, that's me just asking for more confusion. And instead going like, oh, I choose clarity. I choose clarity. When you catch yourself being in a confused state, I choose clarity. And let yourself just choose it, right? I choose clarity. I even will sometimes imagine that Clarity's this little angel and she has this little bell and she moves like through my body. This, it's sound healing is what it is, right? And I imagine that she's got this little bell and she's just moving through my body and she moves there and everything's clear. Everything's clear. Everything's clear it out, clear, clear. And I just feel clarity. That takes my mind enough off of what I felt confused about in order to allow clarity to come in and enjoy. I just enjoy being clear. I just enjoy being clear, and then inspiration comes, but I just enjoy being clear. And there's a lot of inspiration that's working through you right now that is very abundant in nature. Let it. Choose clarity. Choose clarity. Choose clarity. That's your answer. That's your new strategy. I choose clarity. I choose clarity. I choose clarity. And that's going to bless you in ways that I could not even hardly just describe, other than vibrancy, new path of new well-being, of new financial well-being, new things to experience in your life. New experiences are wanting to be had through you, by you. Source wants to use your vessel to create new experiences and allow you the opportunities to have more fun and have all the resources for all of that fun. This is good. This is good. I mean, you're definitely being able to take advantage of this jubilant, joyful energy of Sagittarius if you choose clarity. This jubilant, adventurous, wise Jupiter that wants to just bring all of the abundance and all of the blessings in every area of your life. Choose clarity. There's your answer. Choose clarity. Okay. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. I love you so much. And Source absolutely adores you. Venus and Jupiter are wanting to just be like, yeah, here you go. Here's all this. Just because you're amazing, we all are. Everybody is, right? And that's all that Source ever wants to do, is just continue to bless us and bless us and bless us. And it's about, I can be clear enough and open enough to be able to receive all of that. Yeah. And it's simple. Stop fighting it. Don't fight it. It's true. It is. It's there. All right. Again, I love you. And I hope to see you all next week. Thank you for joining me. Scorpio, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me for your December 2024 reading. Let's find out what the energies hold for you for this month. So the sun is in your second house. All right. And that's your money house. That's your career. And that's what you do for a living that creates financial stability in your life. Okay. The possessions that you have, what you own. Okay. We have the 9 of Wands, conviction, hard-earned knowledge. Is that learning the hard way? Yeah, maybe, but it's bringing you to like, I know where I'm planting my energy. I know what I want. It's long term. I'm going to put my energy now that I have all of that in something that's stable and healed. My success is imminent. My healing is here. I'm in touch with the true version of me, and I'm allowing myself to be inspired. That's that water is. It's like the higher consciousness moving through you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get clarifiers for the 9 of Wands. I have the Queen of Swords and the Star card reversed. Okay, so the 9 of Wands is, again, let's just review that for just a moment. We're talking about it's hard-earned information, hard-earned knowledge, okay? And working hard for that knowledge has had where places that you have been like out of harmony with yourself. And fine, good. You should be. We should have those moments that we're out of harmony with ourselves so that we can gain a better insight on where we want to go. That's what you did. You were gaining insight on where you wanted to go, where you'd been out of whack, where you'd been out of harmony with your intuition. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, this sense of stability, long-term stability. Yeah, you don't really, I think that it's having you feel like it's holding you back. Like it's holding you back. Something boring you. The Temperance card, we have Gemini and Taurus. We have Temperance. Okay, so you're about to manifest some. Let's go. I want to go into that Hierophant. Tell me about that Hierophant. Because while you've worked hard for what you want, and where you're at right now. It seems to me that you want something greater. You want to be strong. You want to be financially. I think that this is talking about. So normally, what we're looking at is the two children down here who need to, kind of like take on more responsibility, like grow up a little bit and stand in their full power, so that they can receive more. Okay, so I think that what you really wanted is to be able to stabilize yourself independently, so that you are in a position of being able to be like charitable, right? Instead of receiving or being in a situation that was supportive of where you're at. Like almost like you've been depending on that situation, but you want to be self-sufficient. That's right. That's what I'm getting from this. Definitely with the Queen of Wands here that just, had come out as well. Self-sufficiency is what you desire to manifest. Okay. And it is on the other side of this breakthrough. So how do you get to the breakthrough? Tell us, how do you get to follow your passion? What does your heart want? What does your heart want? Okay, Scorpio. Well, wants to be healed. Okay. All right. So there's a heartbreak that you are healing. There is all kinds of possibilities. Where do I put my emotional well-being now? That's what I'm getting from this card. Where do I put my emotional well-being now? Because we're working on the breakthrough for you to get from like, I worked hard for what I have. It's not really what I want. I know where I'm going. I'm getting what I want. Okay. I'm definitely getting what I want. Self-sufficiency. So what's that breakthrough? It's, so we have the Page of Swords. What your heart wants is to be clear, to not be confused. Your heart wants to not be confused on what your heart wants. You literally just want to be. You just want to be aligned with your desires. What are your desires? Okay, that's your problem. I don't even know what I want. I thought I did. Tower, sudden change. Okay. Now, this could be a sudden change in clarity. This could be like this, oh my God, this is that aha moment. Oh my God, I know what I want. So let's see. What does she want? What do you want? Okay. Okay. So what is that? That is, again, this goes back to self-sufficiency. So why is your heart so torn? Sagittarius, adventure, fun, purpose. Do you know what I'm getting? You know what I'm getting here is that, okay, so you keep making people the priority. And this is interesting because you're the ruling planet or ruling sign of shared resources. Okay. But here's your clarity. You were meant to build an empire of wealth. Now that's the Eight of Pentacles, right? You are meant to build an empire of wealth, legacy money that can be passed down generationally. And you're not taking that action because you keep getting romance and heartbreak and heartache and what you want, because you keep putting the person in front of. Now, I know how this sounds. Now, this can sound very selfish. If I just make money my priority, is that really what's going to bring me happy? That's your dharma, by the way. That's what I'm getting here for you guys. That's your dharma. Your financial well-being is your purpose, because you are the native ruler of shared resources or inheritance money. You are meant to be in a state of great wealth. When you put your wealth above your relationships and stop taking care of other people, stop making romance the most important aspect of your life, you're going to stop getting hurt because you're going to meet somebody that matches you there. And you two will build an empire of wealth together. But you can't find that person right now. Not until you're building your own empire of wealth. So stop trying to find the person to build it with, and you build it, and you build it, and they will come. You build it and they will come. But it's not going to be just some hobo off the street. Okay? It's not going to be a scrub and his, hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. That is not the person that is going to come. And I think that you've been trying to sift through people, sift through these romantic options in your life to be able to find that person to build this with, because you want to make sure they're not that person. But here's the thing. When you be the thing, you attract the thing. When you be the thing, you attract the thing. Be wealthy. And you will bring in a partner who is equally wealthy minded, and you will enjoy the fruits of that together. You have to do it independently. They do it independently. This is the Lover's card. That's all I'm describing. You do it for yourself. They do it for themselves. And you come together with this viewpoint at the top of the mountain of both of you guys being the best version of yourself, being able to grab a hold of life and do life every which way possible. And I think that this has been your confusion, because I've seen this confusion for you for months now. For months. What do I do? What do I choose? What do I want? Where do I go? How do I do this? There's your answer, Scorpio. It's money first and then relationship. And the person that you attract will not be less than what you're capable of. Because I think that the people that you've been attracting have been less than what you're capable of. It's time to show yourself what you're really made of. What you're really made of. And it is pure, like dripping gold, diamond, rubies, pearls, all of the, what are all the brands? Tell me the brands. That's what I want to hear from you guys. You guys tell me all of the Gucci brands, all of the brands that you want to experience in your life that are important to you. You name off. Please put that in the comments. Name off the brands that you find luxurious, that hold value to you, weight, quality to you. That's important. You tap into that energy. You tap into your wealth. You build your wealth, and the relationship of your dreams will come. Not the other way around. Okay? You got the power to do this. You hold, because guess what? Pluto, your ruling planet, is about wealth. But it's about owning your power in order to gain that wealth. You own the power that you are wealthy. Tap into the feeling of those name brands. Give me those brands. Give me those brands. I want to hear them. I want to hear them. Because you, my dear, are about to hold the gold standard. You know what is it Michelin? The Michelin Award or Michelin standard Michelin restaurants and the Michelin's tires. So back in the day when the beginning of I guess in the 50s, probably it was probably in the 50s, where people, and they were building the interstates and they wanted people to go on trips. That's what it was. They were building the interstates and they wanted people to go on trips, and so they promoted family restaurants that were of high quality, and they got the Michelin standard restaurants, and so that people could take comfort in knowing where they were going to eat that was going to be of quality. And then they were also desirous to take those trips, so it promoted travel. And I feel like there's something in there for you about travel and adventure and going and having fun that's going to really help open you up to be able to this new way of life. Like I am wealthy. I am wealthy, and taking the trips and having the fun and doing the adventure and watching more and more and more money come and being inspired on what you're going to create. Like Rihanna creating all of her, brands and all, and Snoop, he's everywhere, right? They're empires of wealth. That's you. You hold that power. And it's time for you to recognize it, tap into it, own it. Stop making up things about relationships at all. Just own it. And the right relationship will fall into place naturally. Yay. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for being Sagittarius. You're in Sagittarius, and we're talking about Sagittarius energy for you, Scorpio, your second house of wealth. Okay. Because you are wealth. All right. I love you so much, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I hope that you were able to be like, yes, that's what I needed to hear. This month of Breakthrough, we are having the massive transformations this month where we are grabbing a hold of our new life. We are setting ourselves on the path that was designed by our higher self this month. And you're right there with us. You're right there, holding the money standard, holding the gold standard for the collective. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for choosing your empire of wealth and showing us all that we can do it. Thank you, Scorpio. I love you so much. I do. I adore you and I love you. And I thank you for being here. Please do like and comment. Comment. I want to hear those brands. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can see the content as it comes out. And I will see you all next week. But enjoy your full month of December. You're tapping into your wealth. I love you. And Source adores you.